Alright guys, we're back into the game now. I think the issues will hopefully have been fixed. Just a momentary spike across the center here. Should be alright now, and the players are going to be getting back into this game. We have got the Nexus down from HasuObs after the gateway inside his main base, and we also have the hatchery down now for Censure as well.
And Censure has gone for a very quick pull here. I mean, it's pretty much standard, but he has not chosen to add links very early on to go and do some quick scouting. He's rushed the Queen. He's gotten only 2 Zerglings, which has become pretty much the standard of Zerg versus Protoss right now. Zergs, they don't really want to... They want to get an extra drone instead of getting 2 extra Zerglings. 2 Zerglings is enough to scout all of the proxy positions around your base. You send one of those to the middle watchtower, and the other one is going to scout for everything, and that's exactly what he's doing right now. Censure is going to go for the quick third again, and I wouldn't be surprised if HasuObs goes for some kind of pressure, but his execution has not been great, to be honest. When he's been trying to go for this pressure, he's been warping a couple units in near the Zerg's base, but I feel like this hits a little bit later than it's supposed to, and nice block by the third of Censure. Censure actually not choosing to try and take another third.
Yeah, I think HasuObs may have seen the Ling coming towards a central watchtower, and there was another Ling over there by the third, so he's going, oh, maybe you've made only 2 Lings. It'll take you forever to take this pylon down, so it's worth me blocking it here. And he's actually allowed that pylon to finish as well.
Yeah, excellent point, and I think that's exactly what happens. HasuObs is going to start chrono boosting out a lot of probes. Maybe, oh no, he chrono boosts the war gates. So he wants to go for the big aggression here. Ooh. Maybe he doesn't have a pylon down his ramp, so he's not going to be able to start walling off early on here like he did in previous games. He needs to fix that very soon. Because of this pylon he's made out on the map to block the hatchery, he's on 33 supply out of 44. But without this pylon, he will be almost supply blocked now, so he's going to have to remake it. Okay, there it goes down. And I think Censure is actually not made his mind up just yet. He's going to mine from 1 extractor only just yet, and he's throwing down 2 spine crawlers. Maybe he's expecting gates.
Yeah, he's got a... we also have a probe out at the watchtower again, so if Hasu wants to put down another forward pylon, he can. But the one at the third, of course, is still alive and kicking. We are going to be checking out the front of his base. Not going to be able to see too much at the moment. Just a couple of Lings and a Queen. Getting some creep spread down, which is going to be quite important indeed. And here we go. We have second, third, and fourth gateway. Oh, pardon me, and the Forge coming down in the natural. So, looks like just going to be a bit of free gate pressure from Hasu at the moment.
And I like this pressure where he goes with 2 Zealots, 1 Stalker, and 1 Mothership Core. As a Zerg, you're going to need a lot of Zerglings and speed to really counter this. And even if you do get those, the Protoss player can just recall, because he's not going to be using Time Warp anyway. So HasuObs right now is going to try to deny the Script Tumors. He's denied 1. He's going to be able to get a cancel on the second, which the Queen will be able to defend the next time it does go down. 20 Zerglings on the way, speed about to finish, 35 probes to 34 drones. Censure is going to commit a lot to Zerglings here.
Yep, and here comes the attack. He's moving out across the map now as the Stargate goes down for Hasu. Oh, these Lings are going to catch this army out, and he uses the Time Warp there.
That's a big mistake. He's not going to be able to recall all of those units because of that, and the Time Warp is not going to do anything really here. I think behind this, Censure is going to try to attack, but I mean, HasuObs already having a huge wall with the sentries and the possibility of force fields. He's going to get a cannon behind this. He's going to be very safe for the moment. And he's going for a Stargate behind this, as always. He's added on 2 more extra assimilators in his natural. And Censure is just going to take his third from there. He's actually on 2 evolution chambers in his main.
Yeah, and HasuObs also, I think he went for that wall pretty quickly, got the Stargate behind it, and the sentries, like you mentioned. He noticed that the pylon at the third just wasn't being taken down by Censure, and he wanted to make sure that he would be safe against some sort of like reactionary 2-base all-in if it came to that. So that would be the reason why. But I completely agree with you. Oh, wow, that probe at the watchtower is the luckiest thing alive. You're just standing there and like 50 Lings come streaming past you, and you're just standing still going, maybe they won't see me.
Don't breathe.
Do probes breathe? I don't know.
I don't know, but I wouldn't see if they did. It's like the T-Rex in Jurassic Park. If you move, he will see you. No, he didn't move and the Lings didn't see him. So they are just going to take out the rocks for the moment.
Yeah.
And I'm curious to see whether Censure goes for a very aggressive build again, because he's getting 1-1. We see those very big timings with maybe 2-2 or maybe some mutas. I actually heard that TLO, he used a big timing against HasuObs. In the game he went mutas. He got 1-1 upgrades Actually, he said 1-1. I'm not sure if it's for the Mutas or the ground army. It might have been for the Lynx. And then he hit a big Zergling, Baneling, Muta timing, because he was on 4 bases, which he saturated very quickly. So right now, Censure is getting his third. He's going to transfer a lot of drones onto there. He's got exactly 16 drones in his main and natural. And his income is going to have a huge boom right now. But HasuObs is doing well himself. I mean, he's getting a third. I'm actually surprised he hasn't started running it off. Okay, there it goes.
Really sick thing happened there just now as well. HasuObs much earlier this game basically put down what I'm calling the Nidus pylons at sort of the bottom and the top left of his base. The one in the top left just spotted the Overlord that might have came in, immediately killed it, like wasted absolutely no time. So that's really cool. The Phoenix is now at the third base location picking apart a Queen to try and get a couple of worker kills as well while they're there before the Spore Crawler finishes. We'll be able to get a few of those picked off. We still have a group of Lings now from Censure. He's going to try and pop up into the third base location, but that has been blocked off by gateways at the moment.
And lots of drones were killed. 6 in total. Censure is going for the force himself. He's going to poke a little bit at the wall at the third of HasuObs with those Zerglings. And the Mothership Core actually staying in the middle of the map to deny the control of this watchtower. That's very nicely done.
The Overlord's not in the greatest position. 2 of them going down, and the HasuObs can potentially actually take out quite a lot of them here. Only a single Queen. They're not within range of the Spore Crawler. Now they are, but the Queen is going to go down as well. And that's a lot of minerals being lost here. Needs to be careful, though. A Spore Crawler picking off 1 Phoenix. Nothing more at this time. But these Overlords are going down so quickly, and Censure is supply blocked.
And you know, Censure, because he lost a couple drones, he wanted to replace them immediately. So he went for extra drones. But because of that, he didn't have Hydralisks. So now his Hydralisks are going to come out very late. He's only going to have 3 of them. He starts 6 more just now, but those Phoenixes, they might be able to pick them off and kill them. They're killing more Overlords right now. 3 Hydralisks are going to stream in there, but HasuObs realizing there is only those 3. Why is he leaving?
Yeah, he could have. He still had energy for pickups. Yes, he did. So he could have taken out at least 1 more as well. And the units lost tab. He's done so well with these Phoenixes this game, picking off a decent number of Queens there. Needs to be careful there. The Hydras are at the center of the map. We have an engagement at the watchtower. The Gateway Army from HasuObs is going to try and push onto creep here. The Phoenix is just doing such a good job. Picked off I don't know how many Queens. Lost count a while ago. Got some workers from him as well. And how many Overlords did he kill? That's a lot of larva investment and money lost there from Censure, and now the creep tumors are getting cleaned up as well.
And HasuObs is getting a lot of gates. He's gonna go up to, actually, how many? Quite a few gates. He's got 5. Oh, just 6? I thought he had more. No, 8. Okay, 8.
8, yep.
8 gates. So I thought there might be a timing window here in which he might want to attack, but right now he's moving out in the middle of the map because he has that recall. He knows if he gets in trouble, if he sees too many Hydralisks flanking him, he can just recall and be safe. It's his get out of jail free card, and he's going to use it very well to try and deny some Cryptumors, but he does not want to overextend, so he's going to pull back for the moment. He's going to add the Twilight Council. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for the 4th base. His 3rd base is very decently saturated just now because he's transferred some probes. In the meantime, Censure, he's going for the very quick hive, so we are going to see Vipers.
Yeah, it looks like it, and that's a pretty good preemptive response to what he thinks Hasu might do in response to the Hydralisk. Of course, Witches get those... Oh, the Phoenixes need to be so careful, which is getting those Colossi out as well. Hasu, of course, extended Thermal Lance are now done, and he's getting a couple more Colossi. They're going to try and deal with the Hydralisk from range, but Vipers are going to have a massive positive influence on the composition of Censure's army.
And HasuObs did spot the hive morphing with a hallucinated Phoenix, so he's going to know what's going to be coming out of Censure here. He might choose to hit the timing before the Vipers are out, in which case this Colossi, they will be uncontested here. He's going to send another hallucinated Phoenix to see exactly where his opponent is positioned and what he's doing. Oh, those Phoenix, they're going to get away for the moment. Yeah. And HasuObs is going to move out now. I think he wants to attack before the Vipers are out. 3 Vipers are on the way, but he's going to have to acquire energy to use those abducts against this Colossi. Will he have enough time?
This is a very tricky timing here from HasuObs, denying one of those creep tumors as well, and excellent, getting a second one too, and here we go, moving out towards the 3rd base. The Phoenixes, I like what HasuObs will be doing. He's been so active with them without completely losing them this game that it's really keeping Censure on his toes, and now he's moving in towards the 4th base location. Might want to do that off of creep, and if he waits here too long, Todd, then the Viper's going to be able to get enough energy. Yeah,
Censure is getting a couple evolution chambers here. Oh, nice pick off by those Phoenixes, killing a couple more drones. He's up to 21 drone kills so far in this game, which is going to bring Censure down to 75 drones, to 74 probes. The Vipers are going to start adding on extra energy. And I think he wants to get Templars, but I mean, this might be really hard to deal with for HasuObs if he does not have enough Templars to feed back all of those Vipers. There is 4 of them right now out on the field.
And yeah, and we can actually see now that the Vipers have energy, Censure is feeling a little bit more confident about his position. He's going to move out towards the central watchtower. The army is there, and okay, there we go. A nice recall. Ooh, 3 Stalkers getting left behind, unfortunately, but recalling out of there is HasuObs. He can blink forward with those.
And I totally agree with this recall. He was going to get abducted if he hadn't used it. He needs to use a couple of hallucination here. If he makes a couple of hallucinated Colossi, even though there is an Overseer, it might cause some confusion here for a second out of the circle. A lot of Hydralisks preparing a concave here, but some of those are not going to be hitting, maybe. He needs nice feedbacks. Oh, he does get 2.
Oh, and there we go, the abduct on 2 of the 3 Colossi. They get taken out immediately here, but the main meat of this army is Zealots. Is he going to be able... No, he's actually pulling back for a bit, and the Hydra's got a lot of free damage done on the Zealots to a point where almost all of them were vaporized. Still 1 Colossus in the back doing a lot of damage, but the concave from the Hydras is now looking pretty good.
Yeah, and the Storms almost didn't hit anything. Another abduct being used on the Colossi. There's going to be only Stalkers left, and HasuObs' upgrades are pretty bad this game. He's only 1-1 with the shields upgrades. Those Hydralisks, even if they die, they can maybe take out that Nexus before. Nice Blinding Cloud being used, forcing the Stalkers to pull back, and I think he's just going to snipe the Nexus, then let those Hydras trade against the Stalkers. And Censure is going to find himself in a great position here. HasuObs is down to 124 supply to 144. Censure is taking a 5th. And yeah, I mean, he has his evolution chambers. He can just remake Hydras and Vipers. He's going to pull back with a couple of those. He has a lot of Zerglings, which are going to be good against the Stalkers.
He just blinked. He can't blink back just yet. He's still got a couple of seconds cooldown on it. A couple of Stalkers getting picked off there by those Lings and Hydras. And Censure at this point should probably think about pulling back soon. He's got Hasu, will be able to blink behind that wall, and he won't be able to do too much there. So he should head back now towards the center of the map. He doesn't want too many of those Hydras to be caught out of position. And like you said, Todd, 5 base versus 3 base, because the 4th is only just now being remade from Hasu, puts Censure in a decent position here.
Yeah, man. He's French. He never pulls back or give up.
I think pulling back might be the correct option here, though, mate. I'm not sure he wanted to continue attacking into that. But, you know, if he can pick off the 4th again, I think he'll be like in a really, really nice position. But the number of cannons that are currently being put down at the 4th, Hasu obviously wants to buy enough time for his army to get there no matter what happens now. He does not want to lose that.
Because he's expecting further aggression out of his opponent, and he never seems to be able to get enough Colossi to deal with these attacks, and every time they get abducted, he wants to get a lot of Templars and have them charge on energy. If they're full energy, they're going to have so many Storms and feedbacks. So right now, he has a lot of Templars, so he's gone up to 7. He's just going to let them charge up on energy before he attacks again. He's getting charged, he's getting level 3 attack upgrades. He's only on 2-1 upgrades right now. Censure is on 2-2, he's just started level 3 missile attacks. He started level wait, what was it? Level 2 carapace? No, he's finished.
He's finished level 2 carapace. Yeah.
So he's going to find himself in a very good position. And Censure has added Infestors to his army. He's anticipating Void Race, maybe.
Really interesting choice here from Censure. And he's going to be... Well, this is very, very interesting indeed. HasuObs, he is actually making double Void Ray at the moment. So maybe this is just like a really good call. What do you think?
Maybe he wants to use Blinding Cloud and then Fungal. And then Abduct. And then...
and cast all the spells. We're going to full spellcaster mode here. Maybe.
And he's getting a lot of Hydralisk. This is a bit scary. I mean, you never want to make too many of those. So right now it seems to be his plan. So he wants to make this work, but where are the Vipers?
Well, what's worrying at the moment...
He has only 2 Vipers.
Yeah, that's right. He hasn't been making any more recently. But what's worrying for me is that Storm against Ling Hydra is going to rip them apart so quickly unless you have like really, really good position and you can dodge so fast.
Yeah, you need to pull back a lot.
Infestors don't really add any sort of Storm withstanding meat to the army, and that's my major concern at the moment for Censure.
Those Templars have a lot of energy here for HasuObs. I think he has at least 8 Storms and... only 2 Vipers still, and he's not charged them up on energy. He's not used Consume on those Evolution Chambers. Censure is trying to get in a position here where he can dictate the terms of the fight. He wants to get a good concave. He's going to try for a Zergling run by, but he's getting caught by HasuObs. He's going to lose everything, and he's going to find himself in a corner where he cannot pull back here, maybe, if he's not too careful.
Yeah, he needs to be so careful with his positioning right now, and Censure moving back. He has a full energy effectively on all of those infestors, but they're going to have to be used so well. A couple of zealots here at the natural expansion, picking apart a large number of drones by the looks of things. 28 workers killed now, so Censure is multitasking, being attacked just a little by Hasu. But in the meantime, his creep spread's not too bad out towards the middle of the map, but now Hasu is going for the counter.
And Censure is getting roach speed. He's going to add a couple roaches to his composition. He's getting chitinous plating, so he can remax on ultras if he wants to. He has a lot of gas. I think he's going to engage here in a second.
Oh, and a couple of... oh, very nice! Look at that money, Fungal! And then immediate warp back. I really like that recall from HasuObs. He knew he just walked into a lot of infestors with a lot of energy, and then the moment that first huge fungal hit, he went, okay, I need to preserve this army. Very, very good quick decision making.
And a huge Zealot squad here was able to deny a 6 base out of Censure. He's going to send a couple of Hydralisks and roaches, but if he's not careful, those Zealots might be able to kill some of those Hydralisks. Yeah, they do slice some of them up, but in the meantime we have a big attack with lots of Hydralisks. Photon overcharge being used right now. He's gonna need to storm those to really win clearly, but I expect Censure to pull back. No, he's not. Okay, he does finally pull back, but I mean, after getting stormed, he's gonna get chased down now. He might lose this entire army.
Oh my god, and this army is slower than the Blink Stalkers. He can move back with a fungal, but HasuObs is being relentless. Only the infestors remain. That was a huge engagement. A lot of gas-heavy units there from Censure biting the dust.
13 Ultras on the way. As predicted, he's gonna try to remax on the Ultras. He's saved 4 of his infestors, so he needs to maybe transfuse them and try to hit some money fungals before or at the same time those Ultras do attack. We have Hydralisk and roaches run by. That's not doing too well right now. Moving across the map. It kind of looks like he wants to lose this supply, but I mean, 16 Ultras on the way. And you know, HasuObs might be very surprised by this. Stalkers and Colossi are really bad against Ultras. Let's just put it this way. He has no Immortals. He has only 3 Void Rays, so I know Void Rays are good against Ultras, but only 3? There is Infestors behind those Ultras. Exactly. He has a lot of Templars. They're going to storm Ultras? You want to tickle them, really? They're not going to do anything. He needs Archons.
That was the plan all along. I mean, I wouldn't have minded to see a couple of Ultras when the Hydras are out on the field, because I think that would have done a lot better against the Storm. He's going to be possibly moving towards the center, and I think he's given away that he had those Ultras now, but he's going to move.
It was a mistake. He has to attack now, otherwise he's going to give enough time to Hasu to... Look, Hasu! Throwing down a couple cannons, getting 2 Immortals. If he can get up to 4 Immortals, he's going to be great for him. And I'm surprised he's not making any Archons here to really support and tank against those Ultras.
Oh, he's moving straight into the natural expansion, anticipating perhaps that Hasu was going to try and go and defend at the fort. 2 Ultras picking apart the Forge, which has +3 shields upgrade. They are going to get it. And has this into... Oh, very good! Coming forward first with the High Templar, trying to get feedbacks on all of those infestors. That's so important because Fungals combined with the Ultralist splash damage could do so much against HasuObs' army. And with those infestors gone now, we actually see our Zerg player pull back.
Yeah, I think HasuObs is going to be in a great position here. I mean, he's killed all of the infestors. Censure is going to remake 4 of them, but he has only Ultras right now. This army is not good... in a durable game, you know, if you wait, the more you wait, the worse it's going to be. And we have a very ambitious Immortal moving across the map here. Maybe gonna try to snipe a hatchery. Some Ultras are chasing it. They're gonna try to come back and defend against the War Prism and a couple Zealots in the 5th base of Censure. But I mean, one Ultra actually across the map in the top left-hand side was just sniped by HasuObs' army. They're giving offerings to each other right now.
Yeah, and we have the Harass Immortal over here in the bottom right-hand corner. If he ends up taking down that base, I'm going to be pretty... he is going to end up taking down that hatchery, so it looks like the Ambitious Immortal is doing a good job. We have a couple of Zealots and a Dark Templar in the main base. They could take down the Infestation Pit here, which could be huge for our Protoss player HasuObs, ensuring that no additional infestors are going to be...
Another Immortal is moving into the natural.
Oh my god.
He's totally misrallied this. He probably thought he was making War Prism, but he was not. He was making Immortals. HasuObs adding on a lot of extra cannons on his 6th base. And Ultras are going to stream in there, but I think HasuObs, he has enough now to deal with this.
It's his, he's going to have to move through and try and get a good position with his army there. We have a lot of Tickle Storms here for these Ultras at the moment. Vipers are now back out. Not with maximum energy or anything like that, but definitely enough for Abduct, so needs to be a little bit careful. But crucially, we have got some infestors back with this army. Now that's going to be really important, especially if we have a really clumped up situation where the Ultras can get up close and personal. In the meantime, though, HasuObs' multitasking is insane. The spawning pool just went down in the main. Censure just can't keep up with being in this many places at once.
Yeah, and even the Hero Immortal by the natural Actually, there's two
and
bases.
And
where
the
there's
bottom
a-
right as well. That Hero Immortal's like about to take out the bottom right base.
And you know, HasuObs, in the meantime, he can make choices. He can decide exactly how he's going to mix units to try and deal with this Zerg army. And he's made a lot of Void Race. He's got one carrier, and those do a lot more than just tickle those Ultras. They're going to completely obliterate them in a direct engagement. Censure right now is not making anything happen. He's on the defensive side of things. He's lost a lot of economy. He's gone down to 49 drones. He's in a world of trouble. I mean, HasuObs is going to start banking a lot of money. He's going to secure new bases. And with this mix he has, he should be able to even win the fight.
The Hive is almost dead in the main base. The DT is going to get it. So the Hive is gone. The spawning pool, I think, is
the
only...
fifth base as well is dying at the same time.
This is too much for Censure to handle. He is maxed out. The spawning pool disappeared. The Hive is gone. Hatcheries have gone down left, right, and center. He has two Nidus networks on the map at the moment. He's trying to drop in two places at once. DTs take care of it.
One is on the top left-hand side, but probes are being pulled. They're going to be able to deny it. And right now, HasuObs is going to do what he didn't do the first time he got Nidus. He's really going to expect those Nidus and look out a lot more for them.
And there we go, a follow-up Nidus there in the top left-hand corner, but another one in the main base, and the DT sees it. Is it going to get there in time? Huge DPS on that DT. He needs about 4 shots. Yes, no, he's going to get it. No problem at all. So Censure getting repeatedly denied here. The Nidus play not working out for him.
5 Ultras. They're actually going to be trapped in there if he kills the Nidus. It's like the prison all over again. And those Ultras are going to stream in there, but those cannons actually doing decent against them right now. Ultras are on max upgrades.
Blinding Cloud, very nice. So taking out those cannons a couple at a time there, and they will be able to clean that up. And that means that this Nexus over here in the top left for Hasu could be in trouble, which is why he's now sending his army over. Hasu has been in so many places at once in the late game here. His multitasking has been superb.
And look at the Immortal in the expansion of Censure. Actually, he's trying to remake a lair there. Bad choice.
No.
The Immortal is going to say no. 11 kills right now on this one. And I think HasuObs is seconds away from trying to engage in finishing this game.
Yeah, those kills were like buildings as well. Infestation pits, hives, hatcheries. I mean, these are really, really important kills right now. And Hasu is just doing so much damage with these Immortals. It's insane. 6 more Ultras on the way now, though. And Hasu's going to have to think of a way to decisively, in one swoop, deal with these Ultralisks. As long as he can do that... Oh, good God, the splash damage on the High Templar! And nope, they're going to run away.
Oh, he's going to be able to feed back. He gets all of the Vipers before they can use a single spell. The Void Race right now going to town. All those Ultras, he's storming all of them and doing more than tickle them, actually. He's doing a lot of damage. The Void Race are going to be able to get rid of everything. And those Ultras are falling very rapidly here.
Yeah, every High Templar is dead, but the Void Rays, like you said, Todd, a really nice follow-up there, and unfortunately Censure just doesn't have an answer to that right now. He's trying to get Hydras to complement his Ultras, but right now he just wants workers. He's building 12 of them at a time. He only has 58 drones, and it's not going to be enough. GG, well played, and HasuObs. Well, it took a while, but he